If it's happening in town, we're talking about it. Hometown Happenings with John Krehbiel.
All right, now to the important stuff.
On AM 1230 KOTS.
Hi everyone, John Krehbiel with you on your Hometown Happenings community calendar, part of our public affairs presentations from Mix 94.3 FM, KDEM, and AM 1230 KOTS. Thank you very much for joining us today. In studio today, we got Charles Turner. He is the Government Affairs Coordinator with the Luna County Public School District. Charles, nice meeting you again.
Good morning, John.
And thank you very much for coming into the studios. I know that what we wanted to talk about today was your recent trip to Santa Fe, how the legislature up there in Santa Fe is dealing with the district down here in southern New Mexico. I've said this many times. Sometimes we do feel like we're a little excluded sometimes from Santa Fe, but I guess it went well for you. You were up there all last week. So tell us how it went and how the school district was represented.
Sure. It was a great time there in Santa Fe. We got to meet with our local legislators. I think what sometimes the community doesn't realize is the 30-day session is focused primarily on fiscal matters, and that's set by the state constitution. So as far as major changes in school policies, we don't normally see that in a 30-day session. Those are saved for the 60-day session. So a lot of the stuff that we went up there for was fiscally based, and we worked with Senator Ramos, Senator Brantley, and Representative Jones to secure some funding, dependent on the governor's signature through capital outlay. And so we were successful in that. We got to also share some concerns about some of the bills that are coming up, specifically the Office of Special Education bill, which we don't have a general issue with. They're going to move the Office of Special Education under the Public Education Department, where right now it's separate.
It's separate.
But with the language that we wanted added, it did get amended in a committee, but that was to review the different rules quarterly with a group of representatives, including superintendents, to discuss what's working, what isn't working. That way we can get a shift in those rules that will improve the student experience and student outcomes.
Well, it's good when you go to Santa Fe that you feel like at least you were listened to, and then you made a difference at least. So that's good. And how did we make out financially? Did we ask for an increase? Did we get it? What's happening money-wise?
So money-wise, the state funds public schools through what's called the SEG, the State Equalization Guarantee. As in other states, folks may know that property tax is what funds schools. Well, in New Mexico, we try to hold everybody at an equal level. So it's based on unit value per student membership. We're going to see about a 2.5% increase in the SEG.
Okay.
And overall, across the state, enrollment is actually down. But the state is also, or the state legislature has a piece of legislation in front of them that is asking for all schools in New Mexico to have an 80-20 match for health insurance premiums. So currently it's tiered based on income. But when you work for the state, it's 80% is covered by the state, and then the employee covers 20%. So they're trying to put public schools on that. So even though it's only going up 2.5%, we're going to see that influx for that 80-20 match.
Now we're talking employees.
Yes.
Okay. All students? Or
Yeah. No, it's just the employees. And then we also have through the appropriations bill, we're going to see a 1% increase in public school employee salaries.
Well, that's a positive thing. And Charles, it does sound to me like you made some positive inroads up in Santa Fe while you were up there during this legislative session. And I thank you very much for stopping by the studio today, Charles, and chatting with us about what happened in Santa Fe at the Roundhouse that concerns all of us here in Deming and Luna County. And thank you for listening to your Hometown Happenings community calendar on your Mix 94.3 FM, KDEM, and AM 1230 KOTS. We're part of the Bravo Mike Communications family of radio stations. For Deming Radio, I'm John Krehbiel.
And that's your Hometown Happenings for this hour. Listen every day, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. to find out what's going on in your hometown. with John Krehbiel
Country.
Country music.
It brings me back to good times.
on KOTS.